I bet we all go through this. You go to create an S3 bucket and your perfect name is already taken by someone else halfway across the world. But not anymore thanks to this feature. You can now create S3 general purpose bucket in your own reserved namespace. This feature resolves few key challenges once and for all, such as naming conflict, predictable naming across your environment, and enhanced security by preventing bucket naming hijacking. I believe you remember this viral post where author had to pay $1,300 overnight for an empty S3 bucket. This is perfect for use cases like multi-tenant applications where you need to allocate dedicated bucket per customer, ensuring compliance with your organization's naming standard, or simplifying automation within your CI/CD pipelines. Let's see this feature in action. In the S3 console, you will find the new option under the general purpose bucket type. Any bucket created under this account regional namespace are unique to your account, and these buckets can never be created by another AWS account. And it has two parts, bucket name prefix and account regional namespace suffix. You can provide the name of your choice in bucket name prefix, but for suffix, you need to follow the strict naming convention. AWS AccountId, AWS region code, and the suffix AN at the end, all separated by dash. And please note one thing, rest of the naming conventions are applicable as per the general purpose bucket naming rules. Only thing you will notice -an suffix, which is exclusively added for this account regional namespace, and it is kind of a marker which will be used by AWS to identify that this bucket is created under account regional namespace. Let's go back to S3 console and create our first bucket under account regional namespace. I will enter my bucket and it will show the full bucket name here. Scroll down, create bucket, successfully created the bucket, and this name is now reserved exclusively for my account. Let's quickly check how we can use AWS CLI to create another bucket in account regional namespace. So we have already created my bucket under this account regional namespace using UI. To create bucket using AWS CLI, you need to provide the bucket name using the same format, bucket name, account ID, region code, and AN suffix. And additionally, you need to pass this bucket namespace account regional. So in this case, I tried to create the same bucket. So it is giving me bucket already owned by you. Let's now try to create a different bucket. So here I have just changed the bucket name, my bucket 2, hit enter, and bucket is created. Let's check. Yeah, so now we can see two buckets, my bucket and my bucket 2. Now let's try a few variations of this command. Clear. So in this command, I have removed that bucket namespace account regional, and I have also changed that account ID. So my account ID ends with 166. So I have changed it to 111. Here I want to check whether I can create a bucket under global namespace using the same pattern that we need to follow for account regional namespace. So it says missing namespace header. So we have to provide bucket namespace account regional. So now the question is how it knows the bucket that I am going to create, it is under global namespace or regional namespace. That is where this naming convention comes into picture. Now I have added back this bucket namespace account regional, but I am trying to use different account ID, and let's see what happens. Now it says invalid bucket namespace. And the root cause is the requested AWS account ID does not match the caller's account ID. Now clear and try another variation. Here in this comment, I have corrected this account ID, but I have changed the region code from US East 1 to US East 2. Let's try. Now it again says invalid bucket namespace, and the reason is that the requested region US East 2 does not match with the target region. Now try another variation. Here I have the correct account ID region, but I have removed this AN suffix. And let's see what happens. Here again it throws error, but the root cause is requested bucket name does not include account regional namespace suffix, which is AN. So you can understand that everything in this suffix is important because it is used to validate to create bucket. And this AN suffix is specifically introduced only for this account regional namespace. So if I check the archive in Wayback Machine in 11th March, it was not there. If you see, there is nothing here. Now quickly check how it looks if we are going to use CloudFormation template. So there you need to use the bucket name and you have to follow the same convention. And here you are going to use the pseudo parameter AWS AccountId and AWS region followed by AN suffix and bucket namespace as account regional. Another option, you can also use bucket name prefix and bucket namespace property. I would also like to mention one more thing regarding policy. There is a new header is introduced, x-amz-bucket-namespace. Using this header, you can enforce bucket creation under account regional namespace, and you can use IAM policy, resource control policy, or service control policy. And regarding pricing, there is no additional cost to use this feature. And remember, these are not a new storage class or new bucket type. These are still general purpose buckets, and everything applicable for general purpose buckets are still valid and applicable for this bucket created under account regional namespace. The only difference is the bucket name is allocated and validated in a namespace reserved to your account and region rather than global namespace. And this is enforced only during creation of new buckets under this namespace. That's it for today. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, happily float on the cloud.